In a world where masculinity is often associated with sexual conquest and frequent ejaculation, the ancient practice of semen retention offers a radically different path. By choosing to conserve and transmute your sexual energy, you access a hidden source of power that can transform every aspect of your life, from physical health and vitality to emotional well-being, mental clarity, and spiritual growth. This is not a new idea. For thousands of years, spiritual traditions around the world have recognized the sacred nature of semen, seeing it not merely as a bodily fluid but as a concentrated essence of life force, a powerful elixir that holds the key to our full potential as men. In Taoist philosophy, semen is considered a precious treasure, a philosopher's stone that can be refined into an infinite source of energy and longevity. In tantric and yogic traditions, it is seen as a vehicle for ojas, the subtle essence of vitality and spiritual strength. In many indigenous cultures, semen is honored as a sacred substance, a gift from the gods that must be treated with reverence and respect. But in our modern world, these ancient wisdom teachings have largely been forgotten or dismissed. We have been conditioned to believe that our sexual energy is something to be spent and released at every opportunity, rather than something to be cultivated and used for our greater good. As a result, many men today feel exhausted, disconnected, and powerless. They may struggle with physical health issues such as fatigue, weakness, and low libido. They may feel emotionally unstable, subject to mood swings and irritability. They may have difficulty focusing, creating, and manifesting their deepest desires and dreams. What if there was a way to reclaim your birthright as a man, to access the full power and potential of your sexual energy? Let's now explore how to understand the power of semen retention. To understand the power of this practice, it is helpful to first understand the composition and function of semen itself. Far from being a simple bodily fluid, semen is actually a complex and highly concentrated substance, rich in a wide variety of nutrients, enzymes, and hormones essential for male health and vitality. Physically, semen contains high levels of zinc, magnesium, calcium, and other minerals crucial for immune function, muscle growth, and overall vitality. It is also rich in antioxidants such as vitamin C and vitamin E, which help protect the body from oxidative stress and cellular damage. But the power of semen goes beyond its nutritional content. It is also a powerful source of hormones and neurotransmitters, playing a crucial role in regulating mood, energy levels, and cognitive functions. This includes testosterone, the primary male sex hormone, essential for muscle growth, fat loss, and overall vitality. Semen contains high levels of testosterone that can be reabsorbed by the body when retained. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with motivation, pleasure, and reward, is released in large quantities during sexual activity. Retaining semen helps maintain optimal dopamine levels and avoid the post-ejaculation crash that many men feel. Oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, is released during sexual activity and plays a crucial role in promoting feelings of connection, trust, and intimacy. By retaining semen, you can cultivate a deeper sense of emotional and spiritual connection with yourself and others. Serotonin, a neurotransmitter that regulates mood, sleep, and appetite, is often depleted after ejaculation, leading to feelings of lethargy and depression. Retaining semen helps maintain optimal serotonin levels and promote a sense of emotional balance and well-being. Beyond these hormones and neurotransmitters, semen also contains a range of other bioactive compounds, including enzymes, proteins, and growth factors that play a crucial role in male reproductive health and overall vitality. From this perspective, it becomes clear that semen is not just a bodily fluid, but a concentrated source of vital energy, an essential essence that holds the key to unlocking our full potential as men. By choosing to retain and cultivate this essence through the practice of semen retention, we can access a powerful source of physical, emotional, and spiritual nourishment capable of transforming every aspect of our lives. While the physical and hormonal benefits of semen retention are certainly compelling, the true power of this practice lies in its ability to catalyze profound spiritual transformation. In many ancient wisdom traditions, semen is seen not only as a physical substance but as a vehicle for cultivating higher levels of consciousness and realizing our deepest spiritual potential. In Ayurvedic medicine, semen is considered the final product of a long and complex process of digestion and refinement, where the body transforms food into blood, blood into flesh, flesh into fat, fat into bone, bone into marrow, and marrow into semen. This process supposedly takes 30 days, and the result, known as ojas, is considered the purest and most powerful form of vital energy in the body. According to Ayurvedic teachings, ojas is the key to physical health, mental clarity, and spiritual realization. It is the source of our vitality, immunity, and inner radiance, and is said to be the very essence of our being. By retaining and cultivating ojas through the practice of semen retention, we can access a powerful source of spiritual nourishment and transformation. Similarly, in Taoist philosophy, semen is seen as a manifestation of Jing, the primordial vital energy that animates all living beings. Jing is supposedly stored in the kidneys and is closely associated with our sexual energy, creative power, and ability to manifest our deepest desires and dreams. In Taoist alchemy, the practice of semen retention is seen as a means of cultivating and refining Jing, transforming it into a more subtle and powerful form of energy known as qi. Through specific breathing techniques, visualization practices, and physical exercises, the Taoist practitioner learns to circulate this refined sexual energy throughout the body, nourishing the organs, strengthening the immune system, and activating the body's natural healing abilities. But the ultimate goal of Taoist semen retention is not just physical health and vitality but spiritual awakening and the realization of our true nature. By conserving and transmuting our sexual energy, we can open the subtle body channels, activate the flow of qi through the meridians and chakras, and ultimately awaken the kundalini energy that resides at the base of the spine. This process of spiritual awakening is often described as a kind of inner alchemy, where the practitioner transforms the lead of his raw physical energy into the gold of pure spiritual consciousness. Through the practice of semen retention and the cultivation of Jing and Qi, the Taoist practitioner seeks to unite the opposites within himself, masculine and feminine, heaven and earth, spirit and matter, and realize his true nature as a microcosm of the universe itself. The techniques and guidelines for semen retention, while profound in their spiritual and philosophical dimensions, are actually quite simple and accessible to anyone willing to commit. Here are some practical guidelines and techniques to get started. Begin with a clear intention. Before starting the practice of semen retention, take some time to clarify your intention and motivation. Why do you want to conserve your sexual energy? What do you hope to achieve with this practice? Having a clear sense of purpose can help you stay focused and committed when challenges arise. Practice self-control and mindfulness. The foundation of semen retention is the ability to control your sexual impulses and remain aware of your thoughts and feelings. This means learning to observe your sexual desires without acting on them and cultivating a sense of inner discipline and self-control. Cultivate a healthy lifestyle. To support the practice of semen retention, it is important to cultivate a healthy and balanced lifestyle. This means eating a nutritious diet, exercising regularly, and avoiding substances that can deplete your energy and vitality, such as alcohol, drugs, and processed foods. Practice breathing and visualization techniques. One of the key techniques for cultivating and circulating sexual energy is deep diaphragmatic breathing. By learning to breathe deeply and fully, you can help activate the flow of qi throughout the body and direct it to specific areas for healing and nourishment. You can also use visualization techniques to imagine the sexual energy rising up the spine and circulating through the body, nourishing the organs and activating the chakras. Engage in physical exercises. In addition to breathing and visualization, there are also specific physical exercises that can help cultivate and circulate sexual energy. This includes practices like yoga, qigong, and tai chi, which use gentle movements and postures to activate the flow of qi and promote overall health and vitality. Find a supportive community. The practice of semen retention can be challenging at times, and it can be helpful to have the support and guidance of a community of like-minded individuals. Consider joining a local men's group or an online forum dedicated to the practice of semen retention, where you can share your experiences, ask questions, and receive encouragement and advice. Be patient and persistent. Like any transformative practice, semen retention requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to embrace the challenges and setbacks that inevitably arise. Remember that this is a journey of self-discovery and self-mastery, and that the benefits will come with time and consistent effort. By following these guidelines and techniques, you can begin to access the hidden power of your sexual energy and experience the profound physical, emotional, and spiritual benefits of semen retention. Whether you are seeking to improve your health and vitality, boost your creativity and productivity, or deepen your spiritual practice and awareness, the path of semen retention offers a powerful and transformative tool for personal growth and self-realization. As with any transformative practice, the path of semen retention is not without its challenges and obstacles. In many ways, it can be seen as a kind of hero's journey, a quest for self-mastery and spiritual awakening that requires courage, determination, and a willingness to face the unknown. One of the biggest challenges of semen retention is simply the force of habit and conditioning. For most men, the idea of not ejaculating is completely foreign and counterintuitive, and it can take time and effort to break free from deeply ingrained patterns of thought and behavior. This is where the power of intention and commitment comes in. By setting a clear intention and making a firm commitment to the practice of semen retention, you can begin to overcome old patterns and habits that may be holding you back and cultivate a new way of being that is aligned with your highest values and aspirations. Another common challenge of semen retention is the experience of intense sexual energy and heightened desire. When you begin to conserve your sexual energy, you may find that your libido and sexual impulses become stronger and more persistent as your body and mind adjust to this new way of being. This can be a challenging and uncomfortable experience, but it is also an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. By learning to observe and work with your sexual energy, rather than being controlled by it, you can begin to cultivate a deeper sense of inner strength and resilience and access the transformative power of your vital energy. One of the keys to navigating this challenge is to find healthy and constructive outlets for your sexual energy. This can include practices such as meditation, yoga, or martial arts, which can help you channel and transmute the energy in positive and productive ways. It can also include creative activities such as art, music, or writing, which can provide a means of personal expression and a way to connect with your inner world. The hero's journey of semen retention is about embracing the challenges and obstacles that arise and using them as opportunities for growth and transformation. It is about facing your fears and limitations and discovering the inner resources and strengths that you did not know you had. One of the most important aspects of semen retention is the cultivation of mindfulness and presence. When you begin to conserve your sexual energy, you may find that your mind becomes clearer and more focused and that you are able to be more present and aware in your daily life. This is because the practice of semen retention requires a high degree of self-awareness and self-control. By learning to observe your thoughts and feelings without being carried away by them and developing the ability to direct your attention and energy in a conscious and intentional way, you can begin to cultivate a deeper sense of presence and clarity. This presence and clarity can have a profound impact on all aspects of your life, from your relationships and work to your creative activities and spiritual practice. When you are fully present and aware, you can respond to the challenges and opportunities of life with greater wisdom, compassion, and skill, accessing the full potential of your mind and body. One of the key practices for cultivating mindfulness and presence is meditation. By taking time each day to sit in silence and focus your attention on your breath or a chosen meditation object, you can begin to train your mind to be more present and aware and let go of the distractions and disturbances that can cloud your perception and drain your energy. Another powerful tool for cultivating presence is the practice of mindful movement, such as yoga, Tai Chi, or Qigong. These practices involve a combination of gentle physical movements, deep breathing, and focused attention, which can help calm the mind, release tension and stress, and promote a sense of inner peace and well-being. In addition to these formal practices, there are many opportunities to cultivate mindfulness and presence in your daily life. This can include taking a few moments each day to simply sit and observe your surroundings, paying attention to the sensations and experiences of your body, or practicing active listening and empathy in your interactions with others. By making mindfulness and presence a priority in your life and regularly practicing the skills that support these qualities, you can begin to experience the profound benefits of semen retention on a deeper and more integrated level and access the full potential of your mind, body, and spirit. The sacred masculine. At the heart of the practice of semen retention is more than just physical health or sexual mastery. It is a path of spiritual awakening and self-realization, a way to connect with the sacred masculine essence that resides at the core of our being. In many spiritual traditions, the masculine principle is associated with qualities such as strength, courage, integrity, and purpose. It is the aspect of our being responsible for action, for creating boundaries, and for bringing structure and order to the world. When this masculine essence is out of balance or repressed, it can lead to a range of negative consequences, from feelings of weakness and inadequacy to aggression, domination, and abuse. But when cultivated and expressed in a healthy and conscious way, it can be a powerful force for good in the world, a source of leadership, protection, and service to others. The practice of semen retention is one of the most direct and powerful ways to connect with and embody this sacred masculine essence. By conserving and transmuting our sexual energy, we are able to access a deep reservoir of vitality, creativity, and spiritual power and channel this energy in ways that serve our highest purpose and the greater good. This process of embodiment is not always easy or comfortable. It requires a willingness to confront our shadows and limitations, to let go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us, and to embrace the unknown and the uncertain. But it is also a path of great joy, fulfillment, and liberation, a way to discover our true nature and our place in the grand scheme of things. One of the key aspects of embodying the sacred masculine is the cultivation of integrity and authenticity. This means being true to yourself and your deepest values, speaking and acting from a place of honesty and transparency, and taking responsibility for your choices and actions in the world. It also means developing a strong sense of purpose and mission, a clear understanding of what we are here to do and the unique gifts and talents we have to offer. By aligning our lives with this higher purpose and taking consistent action in service of our vision and values, we can begin to manifest the sacred masculine in powerful and transformative ways. Another important aspect of embodying the sacred masculine is the cultivation of healthy and respectful relationships with others, especially with women and the feminine principle. This means learning to honor and appreciate the unique qualities and gifts of the feminine in creating partnerships and collaborations based on mutual respect, trust, and support. It also means taking responsibility for our emotional and psychological well-being and learning to communicate our needs and desires in a clear and compassionate way. By developing our emotional intelligence and our capacity for empathy and understanding, we can begin to create more harmonious and fulfilling relationships with others and contribute to a more balanced and integrated world. One of the most important factors for the success of any transformative practice, including semen retention, is the cultivation of discipline and consistency. Without these qualities, it can be very easy to fall back into old patterns and habits and lose sight of the benefits and rewards of the practice. Discipline means having the will and determination to continue the practice, even when it feels difficult or uncomfortable. This means setting clear goals and intentions and taking consistent action towards those goals, even in the face of obstacles or setbacks. This may involve creating a regular schedule for your practice and setting aside specific times each day for meditation, exercise, or other supportive activities. It may also involve developing an accountability system, such as working with a mentor or joining a community of like-minded individuals who can provide support and encouragement along the way. Consistency, on the other hand, means maintaining a regular and steady practice over time, rather than engaging in short bursts of intense activity followed by long periods of inactivity. This means making your practice a priority in your life and committing to it as a long-term path of growth and self-discovery. One of the keys to cultivating discipline and consistency is to start small and build gradually over time. Rather than trying to make drastic changes all at once, it can be more effective to begin with simple and manageable steps that you can easily integrate into your daily routine and then gradually increase the intensity and duration of your practice as you gain momentum and confidence. Another important factor is to approach your practice with a sense of curiosity, experimentation, and self-compassion. Rather than striving for perfection or becoming attached to unrealistic standards, it can be more helpful to see your practice as an ongoing process of learning and discovery and to be kind and forgiving with yourself when you inevitably encounter challenges or setbacks. By cultivating discipline and consistency in your practice of semen retention, you can begin to experience the profound benefits of this transformative practice on a deeper and more integrated level. You can develop a greater sense of inner strength, resilience, and self-control and access the full potential of your mind, body, and spirit. As you progress on the path of semen retention and the cultivation of your sacred masculine essence, you may begin to notice a profound shift not only in your own life but also in the world around you. This is because the practice of semen retention is not just a personal path of growth and transformation but a way of contributing to the evolution of consciousness on a collective level. When you choose to conserve and transmute your sexual energy, you not only enhance your health, vitality, and well-being but also help to elevate the vibration of the planet as a whole. You send out waves of positive energy and intention into the world, and these waves have the power to inspire and uplift others in ways you may never know. This is because the energy of the sacred masculine, when cultivated and expressed in a healthy and conscious way, has a profound impact on the collective consciousness of humanity. It is the energy of leadership, protection, and service, the energy that helps to create a more just, compassionate, and sustainable world for all. By embodying this energy in your own life and consistently practicing the techniques and principles of semen retention, you help to anchor this energy on the planet and create a new paradigm of masculinity based on love, respect, and the greater good of all. You may find that your relationships become more loving, authentic, and fulfilling as you learn to communicate your needs and desires with greater clarity and compassion. You may find that your work in the world takes on a new depth and purpose as you align your actions with your highest values and aspirations. And you may find that your sense of connection to the web of life becomes deeper and more unshakable as you recognize the unity and interdependence inherent in all things.